the auto one that came from Nebraska. Yeah. It had stock, those tires because it came from the factory. And it was bald as shit. And we're like, I'm not sure if it was going to work and hook. And it was the first time we started using the jism juice on the tires. And it hooked, making...
Damn, really?
9 something?
9?
Yeah. Because normally, P0 stands for zero traction.
We haven't had any big spin on this dyno yet. That knurling is badass.
That knurling will take your skin off, so watch out too. Yeah. See?
Remember your first dyno, Nick?
Yeah. I remember my first time in like 2001.
On the pumpity pump.
Wow. On 91, almost 700 wheel.
Time to put in the Jesus juice.
Yeah.
I know we're going to keep it conservative on 91. How far do we want to push it?
I mean, you're like, it'll take more time if you want.
It's already got a decent amount in it.
That's cool. I'm whatever. I just want to crack 800 on the E.
Oh, that won't be a problem.
Okay.
No, I'm turning it up.
Maybe pull a degree or two after.
Hi, Joe.
Hi.
Comfy?
Look at this blanket. This is nice.
Nice and comfortable.
It is a nice blanket.
It's already Christmas time.
Dude, it's perfect.
I was doing selfies.
I am. I'm gonna send it to Josh.
We only sing that when we put ice in it, Brian.
I know. I was getting anxious because I can't wait to put ice in it.
Are we gonna have the 800 wheel wagon tonight, or?
Oh yeah, I think so. On 91. Or
Oh, 91?
E85.
No backsies.
No backseat.
You said 800 on 91.
I did not say that.
No.
I might have said that on video.
Now I got this on camera.
Let's give a little shout out to my little man because he's not feeling good.
Aw. What's wrong? You got cold?
Yeah,
Did he catch all the stuff that we had?
probably.
I'm a grown man and I can't even deal with that.
Dude, he had 105 fever.
Whoa!
We had to take him to the ER.
This is
He
the...
was happy now.
Poor guy.
Little Huddy. Look at that.
Look at him.
Just chilling.
Is that him in the...
That's him at the ER.
Sick tune. One.
It's
Just
iced down.
That's it?
1/4
800.
mouthful.
Oh, really?
2.
2/4 mouthfuls. How much ice can you put in this?
As much as we can possibly fit. And I'm gonna put it back on top of the floor.
Never open up more than 2 drawers in a toolbox?
You know what happens when you open up more than 2 drawers? Well, it depends on the weight of the drawers in the box.
Oh!
The whole thing comes over here. I'm not cleaning it up.
Your bay is fucking immaculate today.
Polished.
Look at this.
It is, isn't it?
I can do so many activities.
I'm a day ahead of schedule. So,
Are you really? What are you gonna do with this full day that you're ahead of schedule?
just tell my helper what to do.
This guy? Are you doing your first heads cam swap?
Yeah. He goes to EVIT. He's the Institute of Technology.
Yeah.
I went to EVIT.
You went to EVIT.
I went to EVIT. Top of my class.
So you're like his mentor.
I am.
Look at that. He's doing. Do you remember your first heads cam?
I do.
Let's hear about your first head. Wait.
My first heads cam.
First heads cam.
First
Let's
heads
go.
cam was on my GTO.
Mario interview number 8.
2006 Pontiac GTO. I was working at the dealership at the time, and I was like a huge fan of the L92 LS3 heads. So it was a 6.0 GTO, and I did L92 heads off an Escalade, some heads off an Escalade. I did the Lenati 660 springs, that's those with the new hotness. Custom cam from AI, it was a 223, 239, 621, 617.
That's a big old bitch.
Yeah, I know.
In your
And
car? Whose car was this?
My GTO.
Your orange
Yeah,
one?
my orange
Okay.
one. And I wasn't sure if I had to fly cut or not, but I said, well, that hurts the head. I can just get. I work at a dealership. I can just get another cylinder head. Who cares? And then I still had like I had a Volant intake, and I had 1 3/8 Cook's headers. Took it to the dyno. I was hoping like 460. Nick's like, no, it ain't. I'm like, what the f? Nick? We made 418. And I was like, how do we make more power? He's like, you need an over the radiator intake. I was like, all right. So I ended up doing step headers, 1 3/4, 1 7/8 ARH headers. And I did a over the radiator speed air intake from that one weird guy. And re-dynoed it, and hotter weather made 443.
Damn.
Stock unported head, stock intake, yeah. And then, then I ended up doing the nitrous on it, 150 shot. And then I ended up going 225 shot, stock bottom end, made 700 on nitrous.
6-speed?
6-speed, yeah. 391, slicks and skinnies, dead hooking first.
But the skinnies were GTO spares, right?
GTO spares, yeah. I still have the record for fastest all-motor stick GTO in the state.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that? What was that pass?
11.7 at 118.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's fucking moving for a 3-pedal.
And then on nitrous, it went 11.0 at 130, 132, 136, something like that. The fastest stick GTO in the state.
What are we doing on this one?
Typical LS7. Fixing the head issue, replacing the heads, West Coast cylinder heads.
Whoa, these have head issues?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Z06.
Yeah,
okay.
Z06.
I thought it was just a Grand Sport.
Doing an oil pan gasket that's leaking. Doing a cam, a C5R timing chain. And what are they doing next door?
I don't know. So they're learning how to.
Earlier, you had to give the car a little throttle to keep it running. Note to customer: keep foot on. They put like a little stopper on it. Install milled heads, 30 thousandths milled, ARP bolts, spark plug, money mouse catch can, R&R oil pan gasket, Brian Tooley cam, Brian Tooley trunnion, C5R chain, ARH 2-inch header.
Dang.
We did a baseline, made 436 and 414. That's all it has, axle back only right now.
Okay.
Yeah, should make mid to low fives.
This is atomic orange, right? I think.
I don't know.
Joe.
It's not atomic orange.
This isn't atomic orange, right?
Inferno?
Inferno orange?
I think it's Inferno.
It's a beautiful color, man.
Yeah, because only 05 was a sunset.
Right.
I'm pretty sure this is Inferno. No, it's not Inferno orange. That's 5th gen orange, and that's not anything like this.
You get all the Z06s, Brian gets all the cts-v.
Because I refuse to do the cts-vs. Unless it's going full blown race
Really?
car, I don't want to touch the V.
How come? They're annoying?
I just don't like dealing with
Yeah.
it. If it's Hutch's, I love Hutch's car, because that's... I did everything on that thing.
Everything else is just annoying?
Everything else is, yeah, irritating.
Z06s are much better to deal with?
No. Yeah, I think so. 7 years ago, I could talk about cars for 35 hours of the day.
Can you still talk about cars for 35 hours?
I get sick of it within 5 minutes. Because I get the dumbest questions. What size tire should I get?
And then you tell them. It's not the questions.
It's not the questions. It's a question about my answer.
Yeah.
And then the neglect to listen to anything that I say. That's the biggest problem. Kick, it gets lost!
Bring them with me.
I've got a $50,000 tool set here. With shelving and all sorts of drawers and you decide to put...
I was just right there.
Look at that. You know how much this shelf here is? $135 for this, okay?
I use it.
I bought this.
I use it.
Okay? Not to put drain plugs in the floor. Let's put them up here.
Alright.
See? That's where I'm gonna put this $135 fuse. And holds up to 200 pounds.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
How much do you weigh?
156 pounds.
Stand up.
I'm not sitting.
Why?
Because
It's rated.
I'm not doing it, Jimmy.
Don't.
Okay, how about this?
You won't chew your vitamins. You won't stand on your fucking shelf. What's this one in for, Brian?
This one is mixing it up a little. We're not doing a magnesin. We're not doing heads on this one. There's cam, ported blower, fuel system. That's it. So this is a cakewalk.
5-inch intake for RPM. Give them their plug.
RPM is the best. Dude.
Way the car is.
Let me just tell you about my motivation on Fridays. I'm looking at this like, that all has come up.
You can get the blower off in like 2 seconds.
Maybe on a Monday I can.
So a customer has brought in these apple caramel suckers, right?
Apple suckers.
I was in the back with Brian. I'm like, Brian, do we need more suckers? He's like, I'm gonna have to ask Joey. So he grabbed the sucker. He put his hat on sideways. Put a shirt like this. And went in the office and asked Joey for lollipop.
That was my Tinder picture. Just so the camera knows, I keep it locked now. Because ever since that last video, there's no fucking safety.
How many customers ask you, like, oh, you're the one with the candy drawer and he's the one with the toothbrush drawer?
Oh, there's so much.
I've literally had customers.
It's like when they open the suitcase in Pulp Fiction, there's like a gold light like shining on them. That was me just now.
I've got like one of every kind of like popular candy bar.
Like I want the candy that's in there, but I want to have that much. Like I want to aspire to be like, I want a drawer like that.
So here's the thing.
When I grow up.
Half those, I don't even like. I won't eat them. But I want to know that I have something that other people want and they can't have it. Just make me feel good. Cookies that my loving fiance made.
What is her name?
Terry.
Terry made these cookies for Brian to give to me. They are delicious. 10 out of 10.
What are they made of?
They are made of dates, eggs, and peanut butter.
Wow. Yum. What's that?
Coming? Coming? Yeah, use all that horsepower. Oh, whoa, whoa. You coming? Coming. You're about 2 feet. Keep coming. Keep coming. Stop. Oh, nothing in the rear.
They put a heart rate monitor right here.
I know, it's up there.
I think you're coming. Stop. And a little more. A little more. More. Stop.
That's my dream truck, man. It just happened.
Dude, it's
and up until
sick.
like 2 days ago, it didn't even hit me until the SEMA thing was over. And once it was over, it's like I walked him out to the truck this morning to take him to school. I was like, oh my god, that's mine.
Dude, you never really realize it until the not while you're working on it, not when it does a dyno pull, like whatever. You go out and then you go to drive it, and it's like, wow, this is mine and this is cool, you know?
Yeah. And I can't wait to drive it after Nick each.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be a huge difference.
See over 500 foot-pounds of torque on an LS7 and at least like 550 horse. It's got a nice setup.
Big deal.
There's still a pretty pronounced hump. Every LS7 does it.
Yeah. 231, 246, 640, 631, or 115.
I mean, it's got a good power band to it for a smaller cam.
I like that it's got great mid-range and top end.